Alright guys, we're back for the next war in Alliance War Season 23. So we changed it up a little bit for this one. I took Path 8 in Phase 1 because I had too many counters and I wanted to get certain champs on the squad for for the boss circle and specific counters for Phase 2 on Path 9. So here I've got a Nova for the on Path 8. Don't fight Nova too often, but I had Cosmic Ghost Rider here. Boost up a little bit, and I mess up right away, take a heavy to the face. And again, he is a stubborn defender, so I'm just kind of prepared that I'm going to, evade the first part of his special one and try and take the second part on the block, and there I'm able to bait the heavy without stubborn. Here again, perfect. Go right into a special 3. Still trying to work on my the right rotation for Cosmic Ghost Rider, but in Alliance War, where the fights are short, I don't have time to plan out exactly how I'm going to get every single 5-hit combo in and get it done perfectly. Again, mess up there, taking his heavy, just because I'm just not used to fighting Nova too often. But there again, plan to take that second part of his special one on the block, drop a special 1, and he's almost down. There we bait another heavy properly, and he's done. So that's great. Next we have this Professor X on Encroaching Stun. I was a little worried about the timing on this one. I fought Professor X a couple times, but Encroaching Stun can always be a pain because if the timing is off by a little bit or his specials are pretty long. So I threw on an invulnerability boost just in case. And it's great because obviously it's kabam, my first parry there does nothing. And I take a combo to start, and now I'm working back from there. So I start getting off my parry heavies properly. I watch out for the falter there, back off, go back in, and now I'm just kind of keeping an eye on that encroaching stun timer. I just want to make sure that I can get mine off, get a nice special 2. So tons of damage from Warlock here. But then I think at one point I forget about the falter right here, go right into it, and take another combo, drop my special 2, and he's done. So not the cleanest, but I guess the theme for this one is it doesn't matter how much health you have left. If you solo him, it's a solo. That's it. That's all you want. You want that full attack bonus. So here we go in. We had this one like 2 wars ago, I think. We already had it once. This spider hem here. So now I'm complete. I know exactly what my plan is here. Get a nice intercept to start. Don't have to worry about his evades at all with Venom. This is one of the reasons why I switched up paths, because I wanted this specific counter. And like I had realized last time, I actually do get a nice bait of his heavy without triggering stubborn there. And then here again, I'm planning to take the last hit of his special 1 on the block, attack back in after that, and it works out great. So do the same thing again, good spacing, take that last hit on the block, and attack right into him. So it works out fantastic. I actually got another bait of his heavy without triggering stubborn, another one on the block from the special 1, and he's done. Nice little intercept there to finish him off. Okay, next we've got this beefy 6-star rank 3 Awakened Apocalypse on Window of Opportunity Stun and Empowered Immunity. So I had to be careful here. I do not want to counter or even parry and drop my heavy, because if I have a 6-star Apocalypse, and if Apocalypse takes a bleed for 8 seconds, then he's going to be bleed immune for the rest of the fight, which means I wouldn't be able to use it anyway, and he'd be getting a bunch of power. So I just stayed away from heavy attacks completely in this fight. Tried as best I could to bait his heavies without triggering indestructible, and manage his power with a variety of either special 1 or special 3. So I'm boosted up pretty good on this one, but here you can see I still trigger some stubborn, take a bunch of block damage there. Kind of couldn't get away from those 2 of those 3 kicks at the end. Usually I try to stay away from them, but again, when you're facing off with Alliance War, you don't have time to like work on your spacing. It's just, you know, you're hoping that it works out in the moment. So there again, that's a nice bait of his heavy without triggering stubborn. At this point, I'm trying to go to special 3 because I want to get a little bit of healing back. But again, similar to the other fights, as long as I have a little bit of health left, it's still a solo, so that's okay. And I didn't have any other fights planned for Warlock, so it doesn't really matter. So as long as I can get him down. And again, you want some type of robot champ to take him. It's either going to be Warlock or Guillotine 2099, but with APOC as the boss for Alliance Quest, I think my Guillotine 2099 was probably in that. So, but Warlock is great because I've got the power control on the special 1 and the special 3, so it works out great. There's another bait of his heavy without having to worry about stubborn. Take the last hits on the block, go back in. Went for a special 2 there, try to get as much damage in as possible. Now it's a battle here to try and get rid of the stubborn. There, it doesn't work. Try it again. Take a hit on the block. Nope, doesn't work again. So that's always the hard part with stubborn. So there, finally get it. Go back in. Drop a special 1. And almost done. So same thing again. Now, again, I'm just right at the end. I'm like, let's just, gotta do it again. There it goes. And he's finished. So a little sketchy at the very end, but we got it. Next, we gotta go help out a teammate here. We've got this Colossus with the some thorns. If he has armor up, then you're gonna take bleed damage. You just need a bleed immune champ for this one. So I didn't get to bring in my full synergy team for the junior account with the Mr. Fantastic synergy, but I could bring in my 5-star Cosmic Ghost Rider on the junior account to come in and take this fight. Sped it up a little bit just because it's a little bit of a long fight, because again, it was my best bleed immune champ that I had available, but at the same time though, Colossus is immune to the armor breaks, so you're not going to get as much of the damage as you'd like out of the Cosmic Ghost Rider here, right? So you're not going. He's completely immune to those. So I think at a certain point, I'm like, okay, if he's not going to take the, those that damage from the special 2, we'll go for special 3 and see how that goes. He's also Incinerate immune, so again, can't get the. It wasn't necessarily the best counter for this node, but it definitely did the job. Like, I barely took any damage on this one. Took some time, but I think the special 3 did quite a bit of damage here. Got my buffs up, try and get as much damage in as possible. Again, he's also stubborn, so I still have to take some blocked hits there, but I barely took any damage here. But again, not the greatest counter for this one. I think usually Guillotine 2099 is great on this node because it's like a free node to build up Guillotine 2099, drop that special 3 and use her for something else, maybe in the boss circle. That's always a good one. But again, I think my Guillotine 2099 was also, for this one, was also in Alliance Quest. So, but Cosmic Ghost Rider did the job here, so I think we finish him off here. There it is. Okay, next we get to do Cosmic Ghost Rider again. This time, this was from the main account, the 6-star rank 3 against this Killmonger on Stunning Reflection, the same as the showcase fight from the last war. And this time, I do remember that I have those opportunities to stun him when I do have the incinerates on him. So this is, again, it's not a perfect fight by far, but here you can see I get off the special 1. Now I drop the stun timer is down, so I get that free parry in. So that was nice that I remembered that. Kind of made it a little easier, but sometimes it's tricky to bait the special 1. And there, what happened is what happens on all these stun nodes, I try to back off or I take a hit into the block, and there's the accidental parry where you're not trying to do it. So now I'm kind of fighting from behind again, but at least it's a 6-star rank 3, so my health pool is pretty big. I'll get to heal up from adrenaline a little bit here, but at this point I think I'm going for, let's see what we drop here. I think, are we going for the special 3? Or no, it's still special 2 there. Because I don't think you're not gaining power unless you have the debuff on him. But there we do get the power gain buff from ending a combo with, I think the light attack is it. So a 5-hit combo with the light attack gets me the power gain buff, so now I've got my special 1 again. Here I can get off the special 1, which I remember gives me a free parry here. So that's nice. Again, because Killmonger's a villain, he's got that permanent armor break on him, so I don't have to worry about reverb. I just have to worry about that he's a stubborn defender, and I've got to remember to either take the last hits on the block there. I eat a special 1 to the face, counter with a quick special 1 of my own to get that adrenaline healing back up, get a free parry in, and I think I'm able to finish him off here. So lucky, and again, doesn't matter how much health I have left. It's a solo, so that was great. And I don't think I had him for anything else, so I didn't have to worry. So here, we've had this fight last war, we've had it a bunch of times. Sorcerer Supreme can't throw any specials with her 200% power gain, because Doc Ock's going to completely shut her down. So it's always just a dance with Kabam here, so you can see I'm going to, with the AI, so that first hit is a heavy, so I quickly back off, and then after every heavy, I move in, I move out, I press block, I do something just trying to anticipate, like if the AI is going to hesitate coming in just for a second, so I kind of counter it with my own little dash back or dash forward or like a little pause on the block, just to kind of get my timing in, because all you want is for her to go in and you mistime a parry, and then the whole fight gets screwed. So there, drop a nice special 2. I think, again, you can see I'm able to gain so much. I'm able to siphon back power because my Doc Ock's awakened, and then get off another special 1. There, go ahead and detonate all 3 debuffs. That's great. Another parry heavy, and just keep reapplying the power lock. And there we go, finish with a special 2. Awesome. Last but not least, someone else went in to try and take the boss, and there was still a little chunk of him, a fair bit of him left. So we go in with our Void. So we don't have the Mr. Fantastic and Doc Ock synergy this time, and I could have been better, but again, there was only a little bit left, and we're able to finish him off. So overall, it's a pretty nice war. No deaths, and all the fights were solos, except for this one, which doesn't count as a solo, but it was a great war. Unfortunately, we did take the loss on this one. It was another close one. We keep getting tough opponents, and we're right there with them. But hopefully we'll keep it up, and we'll keep going for the next ones. But good luck to everybody. Happy New Year, and we'll see you in the next one.